This is Jim Daniel sitting down here in Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, and I've got the hiccups. So if I sound a little, I promise you I didn't have a drink. So we are here tonight to bring you the game between the Littlefield Wildcats and the Muleshoe Mules. So I'm going to give you the starting lineups for both teams, and we will start with the Littlefield Wildcats. We will start with the offense, and I hope I get these right because they made a few changes. We will start in the middle with the center is Mason Bryant. He was one of the few that hadn't been changed. And we will go to the right side. The right tackle will be E.J. Mesa. And I'm not going to give you the heights and the weights, but because they've been changed out and we don't have the correct height or probably the correct weight. And the right tackle is Miles Devon. Okay, we move over to the and the center is Mason Bryant, and I can give you him. He's 500. He's 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. Then we move to left guard, and this is Matthew Ars. And then to the left tackle we have Benny Aguirre. Then we move over to receivers. And on the left side, wide receiver is Louis Tarango. He is 5'8", 145-pound senior. And then next to him back here, we have Chris Douglas, 5'10", 175. And he's a senior. And then we move to quarterback. Quarterback number 12, Blake Green, is 5'10", 160-pound freshman. And then kind of the up back is Isaiah Rios. He's 5'5", 165-pound junior. The slot back is Chris Douglas. He's 5'10", 175 senior. And then the tailback is Daniel Stinson. Daniel is 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. And then we get into the defense, and this is all changed up. And so Daniel Stinson is now the left defensive end. Louis Tarango is the right defensive end. And then on the line we have, looks like Gerald Trevino, and then Tim Mendoza. All right, then we move back. In one corner we have Adam Armstrong, and the other cornerback is Benny Aguirre. And then we move to the strong side linebacker, Brandon Long, 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Weak side linebacker, Isaiah Rios, 5'5", 165-pound junior. And then the two safeties, we have Sonny Soto, 5'9", 180. And the other safety, Ruben Alfaro, 5'8", 175. And in the middle, the third safety is Matthew Ars, 6'2", 260 senior. Excuse me, he's the middle linebacker. All right, that's the offense and the defense for the Littlefield Wildcats. We'll move over here and see if we can find the Muleshoe starters. All right, we'll start at center and go right. Of course, the center is 5'10", 195-pound junior, Moises Vasquez. Right guard, we have 5'11", 235-pound junior, Leonel Camarino. Right tackle, 6'2", 215-pound junior, Carlos Mesa. All right, in the slot on the right side, we have number 20. He's a 5'9", 145-pound senior, Isaac Mendoza. Wide receiver, on the right side, number 4, Romeo Reyes. Romeo's a 5'9", 135-pound senior. All right, then we go to the left of Morris in the center. We go to the left guard is 6 foot, 230-pound sophomore Eddie Vasquez. And left tackle is a 6 foot, 230-pound junior Julian Astorga. Then we move into the slot. Number 10, Jacob Kettner, 6 foot, 165-pound senior. And then at wide receiver, we have 5'9", 155-pound junior Yoel Reyes. And then running back to start will be number 24, Ryan Rodriguez. He's 5'10", 205 junior. And at quarterback, we have number 40, Michael Lozano. He's 5'7", 145-pound senior. That is the offense. Then we move to the defensive side of the ball. And defensive lineman on the left side, 5'10", 245-pound junior Rudy Ruiz. And defensive end is 6'2", 215-pound senior Carlos Meza. All right, on the right side, 6'3", 270-pound sophomore Fernando Rivas. And defensive end is 6 foot, 230-pound junior Julian Astorga. Okay, middle linebacker, 5'11", 165-pound senior Corbin Hardwick. And the weak side linebacker, 6 foot, 165-pound senior Jacob Kettner. And the corner, 5'9", 135-pound senior Romeo Reyes. And strong safety, Michael Lozano, number 40, 5'7", 145. All right. Then on the defensive line on the right side, no, I've already given you those. That's Fernando Rivas and Julian Astorga. And then on the left side corner, 5'11", 145-pound junior Jordan Vila. And the strong safety, number 11, Yoel Reyes, 5'9", 155-pound junior. The strong side linebacker, 5'9", 145 pounds, Isaac Mendoza. And that is the starting lineup for both teams. And we are looking forward to a great game tonight. Brady gets his toe into the ball. And the ball is taken up to about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line. Green hands off to number 11. That's Stinson up the middle. He's across the 50 to about the 40, call it the 48-yard Green. Man under. Here goes number 30, Brown, around the left side, right side. He's across the 40. Still on his feet, 35-30. Still on his feet. Down to about the 26-yard line before he is finally wrestled down over there by number 52, Carlos Meza. Green. Here's a handoff to Stinson again. Stinson's across the 20. Down to, looks like about the 16-yard line. Here's another handoff to Stinson up the middle. He's met about by the whole inside bunch of the Mules that time. And he calls his own number up the middle. He's down to nearly down to the 5-yard line. All right, here's Stinson again. Stinson is hit as soon as he gets off the ball with number 63, Leonel Camarino, on the man in the backfield with Green. 4th and goal. And Green. Here's a handoff to number 30, Brown. Brown is hit right behind the 5-yard line by a whole host. Corbin Hardwick. Lozano, here's Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan's across the 10, all the way up and falls and hits the 15-yard line. Lozano in the backfield. Yoel Reyes in motion. The ball is dropped. And it was a fumble and it fell on by Littlefield. Calls his own number up the middle. And now he hands off to number 45, Rios, and Rios is stopped. Got the ball. And here he is. It's a double reverse with Stinson. And first hit by Jacob Kettner. and knocked off balance, and then the rest of the Muleshoe defensive line comes in there and drops him at about the line of scrimmage. So the ball goes over to the Muleshoe Mules. 1st and 10. Lozano in his own end zone. He calls his own number. He hits the line, and it looked like if he gained any, it was only inches for the ball. And there's a pass out, and it nearly caught intended for number 11, Yoel Reyes. And the ball goes over his head and out of the end zone, and it will be a safety. It will be a safety. So with 3:05 left to play in the first quarter, the score now 2-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Lozano and Rodriguez. Here's Mikey with the ball. He's looking to turn up, and he is hit and will not make it. He is hit and will not make it. So the ball goes over on downs to the Littlefield Wildcats. All right. Green hands off up the middle, and he breaks into the clear. This is Brown. Brown's across the 30, across the 35, all the way up to the 40-yard line. And he is still going all the way to the Muleshoe 45-yard line. Green to Stinson up the middle. He's all the way down to the 30, about the 36-yard line. Here goes Stinson up the middle again. He breaks into the clear all the way down to the 20-yard line. On the 20-yard line. Here's Stinson again. Stinson breaks through there. He's all the way down nearly to the 10-yard line. Zamora. Handoff to Stinson up the middle, and he is in the end zone for a Littlefield touchdown. Touchdown Wildcats. So with 5:55 left to play in the first half, the score now 8-0 for the Wildcats, with the extra point yet to come. Stinson. All right, looks like they're going to try for 2. And here goes Stinson with the ball. And it's good. It's good. The 2-point conversion is good. So now the score reads with 5:55 left in the first half. Littlefield Wildcats 10, the Muleshoe Mules nothing. We'll be back. And the ball goes off the side of his foot and is out of bounds, so a flag is thrown. Right, here we go. Luke Del Toro, handoff to Mikey Lozano. He's across the 40. Down to the 40-yard line of Littlefield. So it's 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. All right. Still Del Toro and Lozano. All right, here's a fake to Lozano. Long pass down the field, and it pass is complete. It's a catch. Good pass by Del Toro. He's looking again. He fires over the middle, and it is caught. Yoel Reyes. Touchdown, Mules. Beautiful jumping catch. All right, so with 3:31 left to play in the first half, it is Littlefield 10, Muleshoe 6 with the extra point yet to come. Brady Martinez. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:31 left to play in the first half, the score now, Littlefield 10, Muleshoe 7. Play. 5 seconds till the end of the first half. Penalty on the Mules. Puts the ball on their 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats from there. Green, number 45, Rios in the backfield. All right, handoff to Douglas up the middle. Douglas cuts. He's across the 35, 30. He's still on his feet, and he could go and Oh, he's out of bounds. No, they're calling it a touchdown. They're calling it a touchdown. We'll see what we do with this one. It looks like he was pushed out at about the yard or half yard line. The referees confer. We'll see what they come up with. They called it a touchdown. All right, they say no touchdown. They say no touchdown at the end of the first half. The score, Littlefield Wildcats 10, Muleshoe Mules 7. Stinson, Rios, Douglas in the backfield for Green. Here's a handoff to Douglas around the left side. Douglas is hit just as he reaches about the 26-yard line. He fumbles the ball, and it is recovered by Muleshoe. Fumble and recovered by Muleshoe. All right, here's Del Toro. All right, here's Mikey Lozano around the right side. He's still on his feet across the 30. He's up to about the 35-yard line. All right, flags fly. Here's a pass down the field to Yoel Reyes. What a catch! What a catch by Yoel Reyes. Oh, my goodness gracious. High snap. Here's Del Toro up the middle. Luke down to about the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Here's Mikey Lozano going up the field. Mikey across the 30. Five minutes, 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Lozano up the middle, and Mikey is across the 25. And it is enough to move the chains. First down. The quarterback. His own number around the left side. He's got blocking in front of him. Mikey hard running. He's down across the 15. Again, Lozano and Rodriguez. Here goes Lozano around the left side. He's being caught. Mikey's across the 10. He's all the way down to the 5-yard line. And here's Lozano, calls his own number up the middle. He's down to about the 2-yard line. Down. There's going to be flags on this. Mikey breaks away. He's across the 10. He could go, and he does. End zone. Touchdown, Mules. Mikey Lozano. All right, it's going to stand. So, with 3:17 left to play in the third quarter, the score now, Muleshoe Mules 13, Littlefield Wildcats 10. All right, Brady Martinez in to kick, Yoel Reyes to hold. The ball is back, the kick is down, and no good. So, 3:17 remaining, Muleshoe Mules 13, Littlefield Wildcats 10. We'll be back. Fires the ball downfield, and the ball is taken up by number 88. He's across the 40, across the 45. Green, Stinson, Douglas. All right, here goes Douglas around the left side. Douglas across the 50. Green. Here goes Stinson. Stinson breaks free. He's across the 25, all the way down to about the 20-yard line. Green, the man under. And calls his own number. He is hit as he goes in there. That's not the quarterback. That is Douglas. All right, Green. Here goes Stinson up the middle. The hole open wide. Stinson still going. Touchdown, Littlefield Wildcats. So with 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter, the score now, Wildcats 16, Mules 13, extra point for 2. So here's a handoff to Stinson again, but he is stopped dead in his tracks. Right there, Isaac Mendoza got him. And so that remains 16-13, another injury timeout. We'll be back. And the kick is high in the air. And the ball is dropped, and it is, looks like it's fell on by the Littlefield Wildcats. Here's Green to Stinson. Stinson again up the middle. He's across the 30 to about the 28-yard line. That will be the end of the third quarter with the score. Littlefield Wildcats 16, Muleshoe Mules 13. We'll be back with the fourth in just a minute. All right, Green. And here's a handoff. Here's a handoff to Douglas around the left side. Douglas across the 10. Touchdown. Littlefield Wildcats. So with 11:08 left to play in the game, they go ahead 22-13. Extra point yet to come. They went for two every time, so surely they'll do it again this time. Looks like they're going to. All right, Stinson brings the play in. All right, here we go. Green, he's going to pass. He fires out. He hits Brown. He hits Douglas, and it is good. So, 11:08 left to play in the game. The score is Littlefield Wildcats 24, Muleshoe Mules 13. We'll be back. Joel Reyes, the deep man for Muleshoe. 5 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the game. 24-13 in favor of the Wildcats. All right, here we go. And here's the ball. And it is down. Picked up by Joel Reyes. All right, he's coming back. He's across the 10, 15. All the way down to about the 19-yard line. Quarterback. Luke calls for the ball. All right, it's a fake handoff. Here's a pass way down the field for Joel Reyes, and it is caught at the 45-yard line. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Mules from their own 45-yard line. Del Toro's pass. And here's a pass again to Joel Reyes, and it is caught again down to the 30-yard line. All right, Luke to pass. He fires out, and the ball is caught by number 4, Romeo Reyes. Romeo is hit and breaks free. All right, Lozano, now the quarterback. Ryan Rodriguez in. 4th down and about 1 for the Mules. All right, Lozano calls his own number, and he is hit again. He fights to the 30-yard line. All right, Lozano looking to pass. Here's the ball high in the air. Caught by Joel Reyes. Caught by Joel Reyes. My goodness gracious, what a catch. Joel Reyes. So with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the game, the score now, Wildcats 24, Muleshoe 19, with the extra point to come. All right, Lozano, Ryan Rodriguez in the backfield. And the ball is snapped high. Here goes Mikey around the right side. He's in for the touchdown, extra point. All right. Here we go again. Again, the Mules are going to go for 2. Mikey Lozano, Ryan Rodriguez. Same play. Same play. Here goes Mikey. He's fighting. And by the sound of the crowd, he didn't make it. So, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the game. The score remains Littlefield Wildcats 24, Mules 19. We'll be back. If the Mules can hold here, they'll get the ball one more time. All right, we'll see. And the play clock ran out. 5-yard line, 4th down for Littlefield. 39 seconds left to play. They're looking to the sidelines for the play. Clock down again. All right. And they didn't get it off in time. There's the flag. All right, back to punt. And the ball is back. The ball is rushing. And the ball is high in the air. And it takes a Muleshoe bounce at about the 41-yard line. In at quarterback. Anybody that can catch the ball is out wide. Del Toro is back. And he is circling out. He's being rushed. He's looking to throw. And he fires it out of bounds. Brady Martinez or Matthew Alicon in the slot. Del Toro, he's looking down. He hits Matthew Alicon at about the 47-yard line. So the ref stops the clock. Penalty against the Mules. All right, here we go. Last-ditch effort for the Mules. Maybe 2 plays left. All right, Del Toro. He's got the ball. He's over to the right side. He's looking up. He fires downfield for Yoel Reth. And the ball is knocked away at the last minute. 2 seconds left to play in the ball game. They'll have one more try. Here's the last play of the game with 2 seconds left. Del Toro to Lozano. All right, they're going to try the last-ditch effort. Mikey Lozano on his feet, and he is brought down at the 29-yard line, and that's the end of the game. The end of the game with the score. Littlefield Wildcats 24. Muleshoe Mules 19. All right. Exciting ball game. Wished you could have been here to see it, but it was an exciting game all the way through. We'll be in Muleshoe next week against the Shallowater Mustangs. We invite you to come out and see them. If you can't do that, well, we'll be on Channel 6. So this is Jim Daniels signing off on this Good Friday night.